I'd just like to give you a few tips on how I go about doing my photography on rides with motorcycles. Like I said, that this activation is all about riding and discovering and sharing ultimately the pictures that we take. This will lead to one of you going to Australia and riding this very Ducati over there along with me. The first tip that I would like to give you is don't ride too fast. I know that we all like to go all out sometimes on the road and enjoy the twisties and all this kind of things. But when you are on a mission to capture good pictures and videos, you might want to slow down sometimes so that you don't miss the landscape. But you can always come around and do the twisties again if you miss the landscape. That's a bonus. But that's my advice. The next thing is that you have to park your bike properly, because if it falls then you have to pick it up and your gear might be on the bike, it might get damaged. So it's an unnecessary risk. Once you start doing serious photography, you will realize that it's a very small tip, but it's often ignored. So talking about phones photography, like phones are getting a lot powerful. They can take panoramas. The biggest advantage of a phone is that now you can share it directly on Facebook and Instagram and all these kind of things with your friends and audience. Don't underestimate the phone, but don't overestimate also. So if you take a picture with the phone, don't think it's done. Take out your SLR and also try to take the same picture with that. Next. The thing is that when I'm riding, often I find that I have to take out my camera from my bag, which is on my back, which is very cumbersome. You can't do it all the time. So have a tang bag, get some memory foam. Put it over there, cut it out in the form of your camera. It can fit in the memory foam, it will keep your lenses, everything, fine. Even if your bike falls, chances are that your equipment will be safe. Now, this is one of the key things that you should start early and try to end late, because the golden hour is the time for the best pictures. The mellow light that allows for very good pictures. That is another advice that I would like to give. Now, a lot of people think that post-processing is an evil, that you should not post-process pictures because it's not natural, it's not the real thing. But I think that if you're adding something else, for example, if you add, for example, a dragon on this picture, and you say, that's something wrong, because it doesn't exist in your picture. What matters is first the composition, capturing the movement, and after that you go into the digital darkroom. Earlier also you used to take pictures on your film. You have to take it in your darkroom, you have to develop it. That's what post-processing nowadays. I use Lightroom and Photoshop, and you can see the original picture is that one, the final one is this one, so you can really enhance the mood and all these kind of things, and it really helps bring out the final product. So that's about it, few tips, but they're very handy. I've got lots more, but maybe next time.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Well, thanks, Sunny. I'll request you to be on stage at this moment, because the moment has finally arrived to felicitate all our winners. And before we move ahead, I would also like to invite on stage Dr. Arun Thareja, founder of God's Delhi Superbikers, up on stage, please. Well, it seems he's just gone out on a break. I think he's just, he'll be just coming back in a moment. So all the tips etched in your minds? Okay, which is the best tip you liked from Sunny, the tips that he gave? Anyone?
I'm sure they've got better ones.
any further tips you would want to add to Sunny's tips? Dead silence. That totally bedazzled by your tips. Alright. That's alright. Dr. Sunny Thareja. Sorry, Dr. Arun Thareja. Welcome on stage, Dr. Arun. And we are now going to felicitate our winners. I request both our gentlemen on stage to felicitate the winners.
Excuse me. First, I'd like to call on Sachin Gupta.
Sachin Gupta.
So this is a cool memento that you have taken.
Couldn't have been cooler than this. Congratulations. Siddharth Tyagi. Congratulations.
Next is Rahul Sharma.
Congrats. Next is Akash Deep.
Next is Deepak. Should be getting a camera now. But anyway.
Congrats. Rishabh Sood.
Next is Mandeer Singh.
That's Malik.
Background.
Samrat Gupta.
Well, congrats to all the winners. Why don't you all step forward so that we could also capture this beautiful moment in camera? You're left with one more? Oh, sorry, please.
Akash Rathi. Sorry.
That's Akash.
Congratulations. Why don't you all step forward, please? All the winners, come forward. You can make this in the circle. Well, I request all of you to be on stage right now. It's moment to know your experiences. Sunny.